1, 2, 3, clap. So pretty. Oh shit! Fuck! I didn't clap.
Do you want to restart so you can line it up?
We're good.
Fuck it, we ball!
Hi, and welcome to Hey Buddy, Nice Podcast, coming to you live from the Brogan Hastings Studios in Scotland. That is Brogan Hastings.
And coming to you pre-recorded from Perth, Australia, it's Wayne Giovanazzi.
God damn it, you stole my bit for Chris. I was going to say Chris is coming in pre-recorded from Tennessee. But how would you know? Oh, here's Brogan. I can't do improv.
Look at me, I'm Brogan Hastings and I can't do improv.
Yeah, okay, you're making fun of yourself. That's fine.
Yeah. That's why I have no problem doing that for anybody else, because I do it for myself.
But we have Chris back in the virtual studio once more. Of course, this is a bank episode, so we're not going to talk about anything relevant to what's happening. But my God, can you believe that alien invasion that happened? Fucking
I know,
hell.
Jesus
Christ.
I, for one, welcome our new alien overlords.
Well, they're still letting us record, which is surprising.
I voted for Kodos, so I don't
well, yeah, can't blame you at all.
Yeah.
But yeah, this is a casual, laid back kind of episode. You can tell it's casual and laid back because I'm wearing my Mario Kart pajamas. Yes, sure, I wear them every recording, but that doesn't mean it's any.
That's not true. Sometimes you wear your Pikachu ones.
Sometimes, yeah, but I go for the Mario Kart ones because they're more comfy. More comfy. Yeah. Yep. You're nodding your head, Brogan, as if you know that they're very comfy. Have you been wearing my pants?
No, I'm just agreeing with, we all have that pair of, pajama pants that were like, these ones are the premium.
Yep.
The comfy ones.
Yeah. But I don't want to overwear them because I think they were like $60 US at Universal. Yeah, at Super
Holy
Nintendo
shit.
World.
Holy shit.
Or maybe that was Australian. I think that might have been Australian. They might have been like $45. I don't know. But either way, I don't want to...
Either way, that's high.
Yeah. I know, right? But I liked them and they're comfy and I don't want to overwear. Oh, you've just found them, have you?
No, I just looked up what $60 US is in Australian dollars. Holy shit.
Hey, what is the dollar at the moment, the Aussie dollar to the US? For $1.
1.56.
Oh shit!
Oh no! So for every $1 US, it's 1.56 US dollar.
What about the other way around? How much US dollars does one? How many cents does a single Aussie dollar do purchase?
64 cents.
Sheesh! Yeah, that's terrible.
Yeah, it's pretty bad.
I should have voted for Kodos. Oh well.
So I'm looking on Shop Universal, and a lot of them are $50.
Yeah,
American,
no.
And they have a few for 30.
Okay.
Even then, that's still like close to $80 US. AU dollars.
I spent a lot of money at the Universal store. Look at us, not talking about anything topical. We're so not talking topical. We're talking about like April, May right now.
This happened a long time ago.
Yeah. In a country far, far away. I had to have a drink before I died to death of choking. Right. So what topics have we got to talk about? I guess, we've already talked about those. We're not going to talk about episode 100 because that's happened. That's in the past now, and I'm sure that episode 101 us have already talked about that. All right, Chris, let's talk about you. Hey, how's the?
How you doing?
Yep, let's go with that. How you doing?
No, I don't have too much to say. On the episode 99, I kind of left it all out. The only other thing that we didn't talk about that I have done is I was at the ball field for 7 hours. We don't talk about that. I was on the ball field for 7 hours, so I got to finish Maria Bamford's audiobook. Yes, sure, I'll join your cult. And
oh yes,
man. I knew she's always talked about having mental health issues and dealing with that, but whoa, I did not know it was to that level of what she's gone through. But the good news is that, she's finally on the medication that keeps her regulated and everything. But if you want an unflinching look at mental health and going through, how it started, and then how she's dealt with it her whole life. I mean, and I say all that, it's a heavy subject, but she's a comedian, so of course she puts in a lot of comedy and things in there. But at the end of the day, I was sitting like, oh, maybe that's what's wrong.
With them or with you?
Me.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
Someone did suggest that we should do a Hey Buddy Nice podcast book club. I don't remember who it was or where it was. It was probably on Twitter.
Probably.
Yeah.
Rings a bell.
We've talked about books a bit.
We have.
Have you been reading anything then, Brogan?
No.
Besides nanny
I need to get back.
fanfic that you write.
I like the fact that you put that you write, because I was going to say I don't read. I'm too busy fucking writing it, but no, I do go back and read my own stuff because I write it for me.
What are you going to do now, though, since our alien overlords have completely outlawed all fan fictions?
They made an exception for the nanny because they too are Daniel Davis fans.
Okay, that's fine. Daniel Davison.
It was
cool.
It was weird that was their first edict. It was no fan fiction.
See, everyone thinks that Anne Rice died. She didn't. She was just abducted by the aliens, and with her total anti fanfic stance, they were sort of brainwashed by Anne Rice.
That was I remember reading fan fiction back in the day when that was a genuine concern that Anne Rice would come for you.
Come on, Anne Rice is no Lars Ulrich.
No, like Chris is laughing, like to the point that there was like page-long disclaimers at the start of stories, like I do not own these characters, I do not own this universe, like do not fucking sue me.
See, what you have to remember is for Anne Rice to come and get you, you'd have to go into the bathroom, turn off the lights, look in the mirror, put in a pair of false fangs, and go, Anne Rice, Anne Rice, Anne Rice, and then she would appear and say, Stop sexualizing my characters more than I sexualize them. That is my job.
I mean, that's the long way of doing it. What you could also do is you could walk into the bathroom and just start writing fan fiction on the mirror. Team on the mirror.
Yeah.
And then she shows up.
What the fuck are you doing?
She shows up in the mirror.
Yeah. She can't get through it because she is a physical entity.
Get through it.
Yeah. She can't pass through glass.
But also, like, having Anne Rice stare at you through the mirror, hands pressed, nose pressed to the glass on the other side, is terrifying.
Look, there are things that I worry about, but now you've added to them.
Well, now that we know that Anne Rice didn't actually die, she's high up in the parliament of these aliens, who we do appreciate for allowing us to continue recording.
Yes, we do.
Yep. Not many podcasts are still around, though, these days. I can name two others. I think there's Murder Party podcast, and we convinced them to allow the Ice Cream Social Boys to keep going. Oh no, you forgot Whoscoops because they Whoscoops.
They managed to get on that. No.
After Kang was on, Kodos was like, "Fuck no more Whoscoops."
I forgot about that. Yeah.
I tell you, the world we live in.
I'm actually just a.
I mean, I don't know why he set Tokyo on fire because of that. It seemed a bit disconnected, but
much.
I mean,
he's a Matt Donnelly fan. I mean, what can we say?
Who isn't?
Yeah,
who isn't?
That's why I'm allowed to do whatever I want because number one, Matt Donnelly apologist. They were like, we get Brogan.
And speaking of the totally real Matt Donnelly, how good was that episode 100 from insert number of weeks here?
I love Matt. I love him. He's such a good sport. He stayed on so much longer than he had to, and I love him.
And who could believe that the Foolers Live tour was extended for an additional insert number of weeks here long?
And I can't believe they're not coming to insert countries here.
What? I know. That's crazy. But of course, they never come to Perth.
No.
No one ever comes to Perth.
Hobo guy that was supposed to come and
Hobo Johnson. I'm told by all accounts by past me it was a great concert and I had a great time. We'll see that hobo guy.
That hobo guy.
Okay, when was the last time? Okay, you guys seem to be sending gifts to each other all the goddamn time, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. I don't give gifts out that often outside of gift-giving seasons. Like the last gifts I gave were to you guys in Vegas, right?
Mm-hmm.
And that was more care packagey than anything else. But
it's because I have Brogan's address. I have stuff in the house for you that I forgot to bring to Vegas.
You don't need to. I'm not. That's not what I'm saying. I'm not saying. Oh, you send Brogan
Wayne,
things.
I hear you loud and clear. Loud and clear. Loud and clear.
I have Brogan's address, and I haven't sent Brogan anything. So
that's true.
Yeah. No, what I'm getting at is I gifted something recently. I gifted my cat's cat tree to my brother's cats.
Oh.
Yeah. The RIP in peace cat's cat tree to my brother's cats. Not to my brothers, because they don't give a shit. I took it, I gave it to my brother's cats. Brother, there's Link. He is a boy, looks like a girl. Always has, always will. There is Speedy, born with 4 legs, very early on in his life, only retained 3 legs, and has a thyroid issue.
Oh.
See, when I tell people that, oh yeah, this cat's name is Speedy and he's got 3 legs, they're like, oh, did they name him afterwards or something? It's like, no, he was named after Speedy Ceviche from Samurai Pizza Cats. So it's not an ironic name. It's just his name.
No, he just went, you know what would be so fucking funny?
Oh, God.
My name's Speedy, I'm a loser leg.
No, it was so fucking traumatic. Christ. It really was. For him and everyone.
You sound more traumatized by this than you were about your brother getting run over by a car.
Have you not listened to that episode yet, Chris? Episode 98. 98?
I'm
yeah.
so far behind.
Yeah.
No,
that's fine.
I think I'm up to 97. So yeah, I've got your next one on.
Look, I cherry pick Whoscoops episodes, so I'm no one to talk.
As well, you should.
Yep. I've listened to mine about 17 times. I've put Brogan's in the backlog, and I listened to the first episode with our buddy Justin Froyo, Soft Serve.
That's a good one.
Who needs to come back on when I'm there?
Fucking hell. We need Froyo on.
He just asked.
Why has Froyo not been on our show? What the hell?
Because we haven't asked him.
Brogan, what are you thinking? Why haven't you told me to ask him?
We should ask him. Froyo, buddy, Justin, my brother, get on here.
Well, like he makes an appearance on every episode of the Not So Good at This podcast.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yes.
But he seldom makes, he gets mentioned, I guess, on this show, but yeah, that's fine. We'll reach out. I was going to say extend the olive branch, but we haven't been like at war with him or anything, so no peace needs to be made. No. Yeah, cool. Yep. There's an official invitation right now, Froyog. We want you on the show for episode, insert episode number here, whenever that comes out in the future. But yeah, so I gave this cat tree, and I was putting it together, and I didn't have the manual for the cat tree on how to re-put it together. So it's posts that screw into boards and things like that, and baskets. So I'm just winging it, and I was doing pretty good. The whole time, Speedy was just watching me. He's like, fucking hurry up with this thing. I want to investigate it. I mean, make no mistake, they already have a cat tree. It's like, they know what it is.
It's like, no, this is new.
Yeah. It's like, I want to touch this motherfucker. But then Link just comes strolling out while I'm piecing it together, screwing the bits in. And he's just like, I'm just going to scratch up on this scratchy post. I don't give no shits while you're doing this. It's like, Link, you got an attitude problem, buddy. But then, so there's like a weird basket thing that hangs off to the side for a cat to lay in. And Ryan said that my cats are too big to fit in that. So I had to prove him wrong. So I went, picked up Link, plopped him down in it, and he just didn't know what to do. He's like, do I live here now? What's going on?
So this is my life now.
Yeah, pretty much. But then Ryan put Speedy on like the top tier. And I'm like, that's fine. How's he going to get down? Is he just going to jump down from there with 3 fucking legs and live?
I need to ask, is it a front leg or a back leg that's missing?
It is a back leg.
It's a back leg.
It is.
So yeah, so he's not even got that like launching power.
Yeah, exactly.
Is he clawed still? Or
cats have
by
claws.
chance?
The cats have claws. Yeah.
Yes, but in America,
I know.
they
I
have
understand.
a cruel practice. So,
yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. But so yeah, because it's a back leg, he absolutely loves it when you scratch him right under here, under the chin.
Oh yeah.
And then every now and then you'll just see him going with his back nub as if he's trying to scratch. Yeah. Kitties. So, but then I wormed my way into a reciprocal gift. Is that what you would call it? I guess I forced my brother to give me a gift, basically.
Okay.
So
I'm not sure how I feel about I forced my brother to give me a gift.
Well,
I don't know.
I said, have you still got that reserve? Have you still got that backup? Have you still got that extra coffee machine? And he said, yes, I do, actually. And I'm like, can I borrow it until you need it again? Which may be never. Hoping that it's never. Oops. So I got
microphone abuse.
I have, yes, microphone abuse. I have a coffee machine. That's why at the start of episode 99, I was drinking a freshly brewed coffee out of an espresso machine.
Very nice.
So, I forgot to play Coffee Talk. Fucking hell. We'll play it now. Apparently, I pushed the button.
It's time for Coffee Talk. Saving those turtles one straw at a time.
So, yeah, there's the Coffee Talk. Oh, I've got one more. Does anyone else have anything to talk about for Coffee Talk?
For Coffee Talk, just curious. You talked earlier, several episodes ago.
Yes.
That and maybe even in bonus content, but about having too much caffeine. Do you drink decaf coffee? Is that a thing? Is that with you? Or no,
I don't drink decaf.
It's or nothing. Yeah.
So this morning when I was playing Pikmin 1 and then drawing on stream, which you can view the streams at twitch.tv/WayneGeo, I was drinking my double shot iced coffee, and then later now, many hours later, I was having a single shot cup of coffee. But I would not dare have any more caffeine than that. Yeah,
because that was my question. Is I didn't know if you have the want of coffee so much that you would go for decaf at all, or if it was
no. Decaf, I don't know if it has a different taste or not, but any memory I have of decaf is it tasting like muddy water. But it was always that instant freeze dried shit. So yeah.
But that's all coffee to me. So
yeah,
it's all.
You live in America, the land of what is this? This isn't coffee.
I've been reliably informed that coffee in America is far superior to anywhere else apart from Italy.
Did you say? Hang on, what? Coffee in America is far superior to everywhere else except Italy. Is that what you just said?
Yes.
Are you trying to, provoke me? What is going on here? The coffee in America is far superior?
Let me clarify. So if my dad... Maybe it's in comparison to tea, I suppose. Because if we go on holiday, when we were in New York, my dad's a tea drinker.
Yeah.
But he does drink coffee. He does drink coffee quite a lot. But that's all he would drink in America was coffee. Because it's much better. And then he got back. Yeah.
Okay. Well, that's your father's
incorrect
the coffee
opinion. In Italy. The coffee in Italy was supposedly really good.
Yeah, I'd believe it. Why wouldn't it be?
I mean, this is in comparison to have you had coffee in the UK?
I haven't.
Then there you go. You can't say shit.
Hey, I can say that the coffee in America isn't better than everywhere else in the world except for Italy.
I actually have to clarify it then. Anywhere that we've been in the world.
Okay. Anywhere
that my father has drunk coffee in the world.
Yep. All right, that's fine. He can say that his favorite coffee has been in America. I'll gladly accept that. He's wrong. I mean, he's right in that it's his favorite. He's wrong that it's good. I need your mother's opinion on this because, as we know, I side with your mum. Okay. It's not just because I'm her favorite host of Hey Buddy Nice podcast. First of all,
what are we asking her?
Does she enjoy coffee? You can answer that question. No, just ask her if Derek is incorrect when he says that the coffee in America is the best in the world, save Italy.
I'm gonna
preface it by saying your favorite podcast host of Hey Buddy Nice podcast, wants to know.
I'm changing. Okay, this is the text. Hey Buddy Nice podcast question: was the coffee in America good by your recollection?
No, we're talking about your father's preference.
Then I can go ask him.
No. Oh, is your mother not home?
Right, fuck this.
No, you've already said. Okay, Brogan's gone. It's time for the Murder Party Podcast, the podcast about the murder party murders. And today, we have a very special guest. We have Jack, who was at the party murder house. Not when the party murders happened, but 2 days before, cleaning the pool. Jack, please tell us, the pool at the murder party house, was it oval or kidney-shaped?
It's more square.
It's
a square pool, and they had let one of the filters was really clogged with leaves, and I've told them to cut back this tree, but they just don't listen, and you know how that was a part of the murder. So
yes, we do. I mean, listeners, the astute listeners are thinking, cut back the tree, knife, murder. No, that's not the case. There was no knife at the Murder Party podcast. I'm sorry, Murder Party Murder Party house. Well, there was, because there was the knife that was used to spread the peanut butter. But what Jack is referring to is the actual tree. It was key in these murders. But that's not what we're here to talk about today. We're talking about days leading up to the murders and Jack's involvement with the pool cleaning. Now, Jack, we hear that there was a deceased raccoon in the pool at the time. Is that actual fact, or is it hearsay, spread rumors on the internet?
I did not see a raccoon in the pool when I was there.
Living or dead?
Living or dead.
Could it have been somewhere between, like some sort of undead raccoon?
Very well could be. I've heard rumors of the cemetery up, in the woods.
Yes,
that has been used lately, and a lot of activity going on over there. But I keep hearing, dead is better.
Jack, I'm sorry to interrupt you there, but I think you're confusing the real world for the book by Stephen King, Pet Sematary.
Oh, right.
And we'll come back to you with part 2 of the interview with Jack next time on the Murder Party podcast.
Okay. Do you want to hear the conversation?
No, I'm good. I don't need to know. It's your father's opinions, and he's welcome to them.
We've moved on past that.
Okay.
No.
I don't know. I'm ready for commitment here, Chris.
Hello. I have a real and genuine question for you. Do you remember having coffee in America?
In America?
Yes.
Yes.
Was it good?
When I had my first cup of coffee was in Miami. It was absolutely beautiful. Best coffee I've ever tasted was American coffee.
There we go. We're having an argument about it, and Wayne's horrified that we're saying American coffee is good.
Best I've ever tasted.
There we go. See?
Come on.
Thank you for your opinion.
This was in Miami. This was not coffee. This was like laced with fucking some cocaine or some shit.
He did say, he was like, I like coffee like so dark and so thick that you could stand a spoon in it. My dad likes black coffee. Like, he doesn't even put milk in it, he shows the milk.
Yeah,
you've described your dad's accent as extremely thick. And so I was prepared to not be able to understand, but no, there's no issues there. So if anybody having issues understanding your dad,
that's the first time I've heard
thicker than my accent. Yeah, that is the worldwide premiere of the voice of.
That's a well-known fact, Sonny
Papa
Jim.
Hastings.
Yeah, yeah.
But his accent is thicker than mine.
Yeah, I'd agree with that.
Yeah.
You watch a lot of American TV.
Yeah, that's true. My dad, watches like Everybody Loves Raymond and stuff. Like Channel 4, all the American sitcoms that come on.
Yeah.
It's like...
Well, look, I shouldn't be one to talk, right? Because I also drink Starbucks, and I am capable of enjoying a Starbucks coffee. So much so that past me, when over in Sydney for the Hobo Guy concert, I treated myself to some Starbucks coffees. Sure, not American Starbucks because it's in Australia, but we don't have Starbucks here in Perth, right? So
I was very confused because at the time of this recording, you have not been to the concert yet, and I'm like, how do you know?
Past me has been, I know that I have. I've gone there at least 3 times, right? Because we've been there for 3 days, and so I'm like, I should download the app, the Starbucks app. So I downloaded it, and just because I wanted to see the prices, and they're all right, they're acceptable prices. And I was going through the menu. Now, Brogan, what is the one drink that I would constantly get? What drink? Do you remember in America at Starbucks? Yes, exactly. Specifically an iced flat white. And if I was having a hot one, it would be a flat white. Australia, known for cultivating the flat white, right? Starbucks in Australia does not sell an iced flat white.
What?
Right. Exactly. What the hell? So here
I am. Did they call
it
something different?
They're saying an iced latte, which is basically the same thing.
It's
basically.
Not. It's to do with the way the milk's...
I understand.
It's close. It's very close.
Yes.
I suppose if it's ice, because flat white's to do with the way the milk sits, so if it's iced, it doesn't matter.
But also, in America, they use the Italian roast in the flat white. Over here, we don't even have that as an option for the Italian roast. They've only got the Starbucks, they've got the blonde, and then the whatever, something else. So, I don't know. I may not have enjoyed them. I've probably already talked about this in a previous episode. I just realized. Because this is a bank episode that's coming out who knows when. It gets released when the alien overlords have listened to it and approved it, basically.
Yes.
But even though we're allowed to record, it still needs to pass the Kang approval. That's all.
True.
Right. Shall we keep with the drinking theme?
I mean, we can do.
Right. Those are some pretty looking cans for this episode segment
right?
of cultural exchange. Ooh, Maverick. Is the other one Goose?
Diablo.
Ooh, Satan himself. So what are you holding up to the camera right now?
So these are... I thought it was Iron Brew. It's actually Power Brew.
Yeah.
Iron Brew energy drinks.
Now, are they made by the people who make the original Iron Brew?
Yes.
Oh, okay. I was surprised at that.
Made with Iron Brew.
But anyone can make Iron Brew, though, can't they?
I mean, if you have the recipe, yeah.
Yeah.
But
it's like you get the off-brand ones and stuff, but they're like spelled IRONBROO and stuff.
Yeah, the only Iron Brew original is IRNBRU.
BRU. Yeah.
Yeah. So, but yeah, no, I would say I was working in Glasgow on Monday and seen these when I was out at lunchtime. I was
Where did you see them?
They were in Tesco's.
Okay.
Because Vic and I took a walk down to the big Tesco.
Ooh. Forget that little Tesco bullshit.
I think, actually, to be fair, I think it was little. But she called it the big Tesco, and I'm like,
medium Tesco?
Yeah, maybe. Not Tesco Express anyway.
Yeah,
But anyway, these were on the stand right at the front door.
Don't have to do much to convince you to buy something.
No, well, because I seen them and I thought this would be good for the podcast.
Yeah, exactly. It's content.
Yeah. There was 2 other flavours, but they didn't have any of them in stock.
Oh, so what are the other flavours? What colour are the cans? There's got to be a green one and a blue one.
I think the other one was orange. I don't think it was... Okay. But there was a green one. I can't remember what
But what are these 2 flavors that you've got? Iron Brew laced with.
So this is Power Brew.
Yes.
Maverick Berry.
Okay. Matt Berry.
So Matt Berry, and the second one, the pink one, is Diablo Cherry.
And a Satan cherry. Satan's cherries.
Yeah. Thanks for that.
Which one are you looking forward to the most?
I don't know. I mean, I'm kind of probably the purple one.
Okay.
I think Because cherry can go one of two ways. I either really like cherry stuff or I really don't. And I'm
it
like,
can either taste like actual cherries or it could taste like cherry flavor, artificial. And if it tastes like actual cherries, I'm not in. I want that fake shit.
Exactly. Exactly. No, give me that sugar shit.
Like, I think right now, Chris, you're drinking Dr. Pepper, yeah?
Zero, yes.
Yeah. So that tastes chemically as, I believe the correct terminology is fuck. Chemically as fuck. That's what I want my cherry flavor to taste like.
It is the nectar of the gods. And once I found zero, because I've never been a fan of Diet Dr. Pepper.
Yeah.
It just tastes odd. This is as close as full leaded as it gets. So without having all the damn sugar. I
literally kept stealing the cans when we were at Schwoods. Just kept going. It's like, you've got Dr. Pepper Zero. Give me that shit. So yes. So like I said earlier, I don't, like I said in bonus content, this is, I mean, I'm already drinking one of my Sneak Energies, which is my usual.
Purple Bunny.
Purple Bunny. So it may very well be, they weren't huge expensive. If I was to get them on a regular basis, it would be. Yeah. But I don't expect to.
It had a good crack.
Had a good crack. So this is the.
Ooh, what's the bouquet? What's the bouquet like? Too late to answer. You've already tasted it.
Oh my god, this tastes really good. This tastes so fucking good.
Do you like it more or less than the Purple Bunny energy drink?
More.
That's good news.
I do like it more.
You no longer have to buy the Purple Bunny drink. You can just stack up on these cheaper ones. Oh, wait, no, you said if you have to buy it all the time, it would become expensive.
It's more expensive than the other ones.
What? They are more expensive than the bunnies?
Because they're limited edition. They're not. I don't think it's going to be. I suppose it depends how popular they are.
Yeah.
But I was going to say Iron Brew has this thing where it goes well with other flavors.
Okay.
And from the previous,
the
ice cream one was shite. The tropical one was shite. It works really well with this. I am a big fan of this.
So you're getting notes of Iron Brew and grape?
I can tell that. Yeah, pretty much.
Wow.
I can tell it's Iron Brew, especially in comparison to the other one, because it does taste very similar.
Okay.
To Purple Storm.
So. Probably then you're probably going to like the cherry one then as well. And I feel bad if you're going to waste it right now. Maybe you should save it for an episode in the past, which we will be recording in the future. Yeah, I think that's an idea. That's a good idea.
My brains.
Right? Yeah. Oh, look at that. Pouring it. I want to see the color. It is purple.
Ooh,
wow.
Dark. Yeah.
A lot of energy drinks here, right, are not the color of the flavor. They're just like a weird color or they're just like clear.
Clear.
Yeah. Which is fine. No added color, just added bleach.
The Sneak Energy stuff's pretty good for getting the color.
Yeah. I don't want the color though. I just want, don't need it.
I don't really notice. It's usually in the can.
It comes out a different color anyway when it goes back into the can. Not that can, the other can. Yeah.
Great food.
So yeah, I'm a big fan. A+. We'll be getting more.
Yeah.
Which is a bummer because it means I do actually have to send them to Joba.
Yeah. You should see if they're available online on Amazon. They might be cheaper, like your Sneak Energy drinks. When you get your Sneak Energy drinks from Amazon, how do they arrive? How are they packaged?
They're packaged in a box.
Okay.
How do you mean?
Like they come in a box. They're not just like free floating. Because I know that they come in like when you buy a 24 pack of Pepsi Max kind of thing. Sometimes you get drinks where it's in half a box. Okay, so that's the box they come in. So it still says Sneak on it and everything. Wow. Okay.
Yeah.
Interesting. So not inconspicuous whatsoever. Very much like that Piff package.
It does come in another box because that one has the dividers in it. Yeah. You know that. Yeah.
Because I went to collect the mail from the letterbox the other day, and there was a parcel in there, a small parcel, but it was very inconspicuous looking. So inconspicuous looking. I picked it up and I was like, oh, Kez has just ordered something else. It's just in like very generic grey sort of waterproof envelope. All
right.
And then I look at who it's addressed to, and it's not addressed to us. It's to a different house. All right. just a bit further down, has the same number as us in it, right? So instead of delivering to the number it's meant to go to, they've not read it properly, put it in our letterbox. And I'm like, this package, about the size of a VHS tape, I'm like, this is dodgy as fuck. This is drugs. This has got drugs in it. Did I commit... Brogan, are you asking if I committed a federal crime? And you're asking me to admit to that on the air?
It was delivered to your address. It had the same number in it. No one would blame you if you accidentally opened it thinking it wasn't your mail.
It was addressed to someone with a name that was quite clearly not, I don't know a polite way to put it, from a different country, I guess, is the way to put it. But no, I didn't open it. I did not open it. Why would you say, me, Wayne, thinking this has drugs in, he should open it to find out? No, I didn't open it. I was a good boy, and I was like, I will take it to the address down the road.
I mean, there's a first time for everything, I suppose. So
I took it down there, parked out the front, looked at the house, looked at the package. No doubt in my mind that it wasn't drugs, just based on this house. It was run down to shit, no curtains in the windows, but, like tinfoil on them.
So,
okay.
What I'm hearing is you found yourself a new job.
Yeah. I'll just knock on this guy's door. I think the first name was Amir, Amir. So I'm not going to say there's Amir here, but then I might get stabbed or something. But then again, being a crack house, everyone's probably cracked out of their mind, not in a position to shiv or shank me. So yeah, all right, maybe.
I mean, you could have thrown the package through the window through the tinfoil.
I could have. Why would I do that? I mean...
I just drove through meth country twice in the last week, so
I mean, because it means not going up to the door.
I didn't go.
The package gets in the house.
I just put it. I lifted up the top of their letterbox and put it in their letterbox.
Oh right. Oh, I forget that you have
real letterboxes.
Letter boxes. Yeah. We have
driveways and stuff. Yeah.
So do we.
Okay. Right. Sure. But no, I understand why you asked me why I didn't just ditch it through the window, because I have been watching a lot of Bob's Burgers and Louise does speak to me at a high level.
Yep.
Yeah, very much. I need one of those Louise bunny hats. I desperately need one.
How far are you in the past, in the present, today, at this moment in Bob's Burgers?
We're in season 3, just watched the Christmas episode with Chet, where he does the window displays. Chet? I think it was Chet, yeah. Voiced by Zach Galifianakis.
Oh, no.
Where he says that he was a mannequin that came to life.
Oh, and to get his girlfriend or wife or something. Yeah, I remember that.
Yeah. Yep.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
You can order Louise Belcher hats on
Amazon. I know you can. Yeah. You think I haven't done the research?
Would you also get a Coochie Kopi figure?
The little green dude?
Kobe.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, because it looks like something that Jonah Vasquez would draw.
That's what it is. That's why it's so familiar.
Yeah, it looks like it's straight out of Invader Zim.
Mm-hmm.
Can you get them, can you?
I don't know.
Okay. Well,
I've looked it up before.
It's available, but it's not available for purchase.
Yeah. When I have some cash, yes, I will be doing this. I'll be purchasing these things. But I have to decide on which style, because there's a few different types of these bunny ear hats, and yeah. Did I talk? Go
ahead. No, I was going to say real quick back to Bob's Burgers, but you saw the episode with Tina where she wrecks the car.
Yes, yeah.
That is one of my top tier of all time. Bob's Burgers.
Tina, turn the wheel.
And of course it was fucking what's his face's car. That episode had Bob Odenkirk in it. Bob Odenkirk as the insurance adjuster.
Oh God, It's been so long since I've seen that episode that sometimes the guests start. It was
one of the few guests that I picked straight away, because some of them are like, who is that voice? And I have to look it up. But another one with the guest voiced was Kurt Braunohler, who I have met in person. He friends with Matt. Has podcasts, does Hot Tub with Kristen and Kurt. Yes, who I've met in person while I was very drunk.
Very drunk.
Very drunk. Yes. But it was the episode where Louise's bunny ear hat gets taken from her. My God, when he took the bunny ear hat, I was legitimately like, no, you can't take that.
Yep, it's distressing.
It really was. But then, because I knew that the guy who's doing the voice as the kid who took the hat was Kurt, and I know that Kurt and Kristen, who does the voice of Louise, are friends in real life, I was like, it's okay. This wouldn't happen in real life. They're buddies. They're comedy partners. They host a variety show together. It is okay.
Did you do a Tina where you're like,
No, it was a more primal reaction from me. It really was. Oh, it was distressing.
So I like, because he shows up in multiple episodes, at least one more.
Well,
where they go to
Kurt or the character of that kid.
Both.
Yeah, Kurt
definitely the character
does.
of the kid.
Yeah.
The character. Yeah, I know he comes back.
Yeah,
because there's
I don't know,
the mom and kid class.
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
That's yeah.
Oh,
I like that one.
And there's the thing with the community. I'm trying to remember the community farm or whatever, the community garden. I think he comes back in that.
Oh, yeah. I remember that.
Yeah, but no, the recent episode that I've seen where Kurt has made a reappearance is he was playing a doctor, and that was the episode where Gene gets a girlfriend that he doesn't want to have.
Oh,
who he likes doesn't really like
the one
thing in her mouth.
The necklace.
Yeah. Fucking hell, that was terrible. Yeah. But yeah, here's the doctor for one scene.
Aren't they cute together? Yeah, they sure are, standing next to each other.
Yeah. Bob's Burgers, still love it, and been watching it for about a week. So what do we got? Totally parcel, totally drugs, gifted a cat tree. Here we go. Here's something. So you aside from what is one of the games that I've been playing just for relaxation?
Power Wash
Simulator.
That is correct. Power Wash Simulator. Turns out in the real life, Chris, you're right. It's just not as relaxing.
Yeah.
Yeah. Because I had to take the work car because I had to give it back naturally because I quit my job. I had to give it a clean, and I went to one of those self-cleaning things, and it had a power washer. I was like, this is going to be great. Nope, it wasn't.
No,
not fun
it's
at all.
Really not.
No, not fun. Not fun.
Nope.
There wasn't even a volcano off somewhere in the distance. Just
so again, I said this on your stream a few weeks ago, but it blows my mind that the conceit of this game is that there is an erupting volcano.
Yeah,
and they're worried about the cleanliness of the playground equipment.
The thing is, the volcano is far, far away. To put it into perspective, Australia is a place that is known for fires. Yeah. Right. Okay. Put it even more perspective. The fires in Canada affecting places like Pennsylvania.
Yes.
And how far away from each other are they? It's like
it was even down here in Tennessee.
Yeah, there you go.
We were getting,
years and years ago, there was a fire way far away from where I lived, and it was so bad that there were burning, falling leaves where I lived. So a volcano is going to do the same thing, spreading its ash. That's all.
Yeah.
That's look. I know you're trying to pick at a game for not being realistic, Chris, but let me tell you, if it's not realistic, it's for the power wash physics. You leave the volcano out of this, sir.
Or falling 3 stories and being okay.
You guys haven't even got to the weird part yet.
Well, I'm up to the subway.
It gets weirder.
Oh, yeah. The subway's not that weird.
Yeah. No, is it from where you are in the game? It gets weirder.
Yeah. I know that there's an ancient temple I've got to clean at some point.
Weirder than that.
Oh, I know that there's SpongeBob's house and stuff like that. SpongeBob. SpongeBob. As opposed to SpongeBob?
I mean, I suppose that's weird, but not quite. I mean, do you want me to spoil it?
Yeah, I know your shit.
There's aliens.
Oh, actual aliens that I'm cleaning.
Actual aliens.
Are they standing still for me?
Well, not the actual aliens, but you're cleaning the ship.
We're going to say
this was just practice.
We might need to cut this part, otherwise Kang is not going to approve it.
No. They created the game for practice.
Okay.
So that we could be ready.
I see what you're saying. Yeah.
See.
Well, after we've done recording here, we do need to go clean their ship, but they're not giving us power washers. They refuse to give us any power back. We have to use sponges and buckets of soapy water, and even then, it's pretty diluted. Yeah. Oh,
we only have toothbrushes.
Whoa, wow. Fucking Scotland's getting screwed over there. What about in Tennessee? What do you have to use?
Well, toothbrushes are illegal here, so that was before.
Oh, that was before, yeah.
So we just get the rags we have to wash off with,
your rag on a stick.
The before times, rags on a stick. Yeah. We still have those. Mm-hmm. They allowed us to keep the rags on the stick.
Well, it's a matter of the smell, really. Yeah. Yep. But yeah, I haven't played on stream for a while, the Power Wash Simulator at least. But I've played a little bit off stream. And you know what? I'm not even going to tell the cheese bags to go back and watch the streams where I was, because I've learned something terrible about my streams. At some point, whatever the fuck program, Streamlabs updated, right? I don't know how long ago. But in this update, they changed the way that it uploads to Twitch, your video on demand, right? So when I stream, it puts out a stream and all of my audio channels, which I had just as one single audio channel. So my microphone, game music, or whatever I'm listening to, all goes through as one channel, and it would be uploaded as one audio stream. Yeah. This update automatically changed it to channel 6, but didn't add everything onto channel 6 immediately. So the stream is still fine, but your video on demand is only getting uploaded with whatever is on channel 6, which was the game audio. So you can see me there playing a game. You can see me talking,
no context.
But it's like that. Like I'm just miming. And now when I'm using my puppet, the puppet's just moving its mouth, doing nothing, not speaking.
And it took us, you were on stream a few weeks ago or last week, and you had muted and forgot to unmute.
Yep.
But I didn't notice the puppet was moving its mouth. So like 5 minutes go by and you're like, I've been talking for a long time.
Yeah. But the only reason I found out this is because I wanted to hear myself talking as that grizzled detective. I wanted to know what I sounded like when I was talking like this while playing Observer. And then I'm like, how come I can't hear myself talking? And it took like half an hour of Googling to find out what the fuck had actually happened. But I'm assuming it's been months. So I've got a back catalogue of videos on demand that aren't even worth being on there anymore.
Yeah.
Yep.
I mean,
no point.
Yeah.
Yep. What you gonna do, hey? What you gonna do? Be a professional streamer, kids. Be a professional. Learn the ins and outs. Know what the fuck you're doing. Don't go into it half-cocked. Do your research.
I mean, better
That's
you
all
learn
I'm saying.
now.
Well, yeah. Right. What else we got on the list? We've got Dog in the Office. Dog in the Office.
Dog in the Office. Yeah. So I was in the Glasgow office on Monday, and at lunchtime, one of the partners went away at lunchtime, and then we were working away. All we can hear is this little tinkling of a bell, and we're like, "What the fuck is that?"
The patter of little feet.
And then people down the other end of the office were going, "Oh, look at this! Look at this!" And I'm like, "There's a fucking dog in the office!"
Yeah.
And Craig had brought in his dog Izzy, who is just gorgeous, and I love her. And when Craig took her around the office, to get pets and stuff, and she was so very cute. And then she went up. So Craig's desk is right at the back of the office. So he's sitting there, and as he's sitting, it's almost like corridor in between the desks. I don't know how else to describe it, but so Izzy can like look down there and see. So if you start walking up, even if you're not walking to Craig, if you're walking up towards, Izzy starts barking at you.
Bark.
I was like, oh, but no. So Izzy was so, that made me very happy. Did I stop working for significant periods of time to pet the dog whenever she came near me? Yes, I did.
Did Brogan stop pretending to work for significant periods of time to pet the dog? Yes, they did.
For legal purposes, that is a joke.
Hey, by the time this episode comes out, you might be at another job.
That's very true. That's very true.
Yeah. Does that stay in this episode, or does that get cut? I don't know.
Yeah, I might as well stay.
Yeah, we'll see what happens.
It says might. Yeah.
For who knows what reasons why Brogan might be at another job.
Exactly.
Unless you listen to the bonus content, or if Brogan's gone to another job.
We do as the alien overlords say.
That's right.
Exactly.
They tell us what job to do.
And what are
only.
At this stage, they're telling us to wash their ships, which is weird because they're not even using them at the moment. They're just like put them in storage. Like put one of those, those things that you put over your car when it has to be stored outside. That's one of those, a sun cover. Why don't they just put that over the ship or put it in a fucking garage, a garage?
Yeah.
Storage locker, anything.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, if you could, if the aliens could give you one job, any job, what would you want it to be?
Just see Brogan's mind working.
What could I say on a public forum?
Yeah. Personal servant, aka slave to one of two people.
Mm-hmm.
Well, guess what, Brogan? That's not the kind of jobs the aliens are handing out. Don't forget, we have been, saying enslaved is a bit much. I mean, we're under control. It's kind of like me playing Pikmin, right? On stream.
Okay.
I am the alien to their world, but I am in charge of these Pikmin. They have to do what I say. I'm the one who has to keep them in line, right? Otherwise, I have to...
Like Sims.
Exactly, right? You have to show them... Sometimes you have to show them the back of your hand, more or less. You have to remind them who's in charge. So if they've been messing up for the day, right? Let's say you've got your yellow ones out and the yellows are just underperforming. At the end of the day...
Okay.
You know what happens to a Pikmin that's left out and hasn't been returned to the onion? It gets killed at night time. One of the natives comes and eats it to death, noms it in one go. Sometimes you have to make an example out of one Pikmin to show the rest what is going to happen. Look, understandably, I don't know how much you know about the lore of Pikmin, but
not enough.
The Funyuns that they go in when they're not out in the world. You're looking at me, why is it called a Funyun? I thought it was just called an onion. No, it's called a Funyun because I accidentally said Funyun while I was streaming instead of onion.
Oh, Funyuns are a type of crisp here.
Oh, I know that. Yes.
So that's why I was like, what the fuck?
But no, for the Pikmin, it's the only real joy they get in life, because most of the time I'm cracking the whip. They go into the Funyun, which is short for fucking onion. And that's what they do in there 100% of the time. But they're not allowed to do it when the onion is in motion. And there are no windows on these Funyuns, but they have monitors inside. And they are forced to watch these monitors as the Funyuns are flying up into space to watch their friends. No, not friends, because they don't have friends. They're not worthy of having friends. It's their brethren, I guess. Right? Look, don't look at me like that. This is just the rules of Pikmin. Right? They watch them get nommed to death by these giant Bulborb creatures just to remind them what their fate is.
Okay.
I go into this in full during the streams, okay? I explain the full Pikmin lore. Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yep. I don't make the rules. I don't make the games. Talk to Shigeru Miyamoto. Shiggy. Talk to Shiggy about it, right? Satoru Iwata, who approved this game. 4 of them, actually, including a DS one. That makes 5. You're looking at me like I'm the crazy one. I can't help that you haven't played Pikmin. Have you played Pikmin? Chris has turned red.
I haven't played Pikmin, no.
Okay. No, you should. It's a good game.
I probably should.
Yeah.
I watched my one of my college friends play a stolen version. I've told this story before, where he stole a shitload of GameCube games.
Oh, yes. Yeah. Yep.
So we got to watch that until the police came and took them all back.
Hey, depending how many Pikmin he had harvested is the word I like to use. That's a lot of Pikmin for them to carry back. Oh, you made the game. I'm an idiot. Sometimes I forget that Pikmin aren't real. Yep.
Plant people have rights too, Wayne.
Sorry. These plant people, they're not actually people. They are a species of some sort, but they're not people per se. And they're not even different. They're all actually clones, because when you find a Pikmin, it's just one, and you pick it out of the ground, hence Pikmin, and then he goes and finds a tablet thing with a number on. Or sorry, I shouldn't say here. They're actually non-gendered at all. They don't have gender.
Non-binary rights.
Yeah, exactly. But that's because they don't actually reproduce. That is more what I'm getting to.
Does that mean that they are them causing mayhem?
Sure, why not? I refer to them more as that. Right? But no, when they touch this tablet thing and carry it back to the Funyun absorbs it and it ejaculates out like this seed thing, which is another... Come on, that was correct use.
I think I'm done hearing about Pikmin now.
It was the correct word.
I think I'm done.
Good. Okay. The only reason I'm talking about Pikmin so much is that we've got nothing else on the fucking list to talk about, and we've still got a good 3 to 4 minutes to fill. But basically, part of the DNA off of its hands get mixed up with the tablet, and this thing that gets shot out of the onion.
You're still talking about Pikmin,
yeah.
Okay.
It is a clone of the original, and they're all just clones. So they're all the same Pikmin. All the red ones are all the same, all the blue are the same Pikmin, that's all.
Cool beans.
I don't make the rules of Pikmin.
No.
Fucking Shiggy does.
Speaking of reproducing in games, I don't know.
This is going to be a great segue.
Chris, Pokemon reproduce via eggs.
Say again.
Pokemon reproduce via eggs. You asked.
Oh, yeah.
You asked.
I didn't know.
Okay, but in what manner do they reproduce via eggs? Are you talking like birds or like fish? Because there's two different styles there.
Birds, I believe.
Good.
Because you walk around, the egg hatches and it's a whole Pokemon. It's a whole ass Pokemon.
Yeah, but you know how a bird egg is fertilized as opposed to a fish egg is being fertilized. Very different.
I know how a fish egg is fertilized, and it's not.
Yeah, I do too.
I don't know, because you don't ever see that. It used to be in the original games that you would leave the two Pokemon you wanted to breed in daycare, and then you would come back and the daycare person would be like, "They made an egg." You'd be like, "This is your responsibility now."
What is going on at this daycare?
but nowadays you just have a picnic, and then Pokemon leave eggs in your basket. You're like,
Ooh,
okay,
that's an easy Easter hunt.
Easter. Yeah,
pretty much. You can have sandwiches to make it easier to get eggs. Yeah, it's when you're trying to get a specific Pokemon with a specific set of stats or specific nature, it's very handy. In-game lore-wise, I have a lot of questions. Yeah.
Well, you could do what I do and just make it up.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. I mean, I did make CC and Niles have one egg.
Well, when you were talking about that, I didn't realize it was the actual offspring of them. I thought you just caught a third deer thing.
No.
Just claimed it to be their child. Adopted.
No.
Cool.
No. Quite literally. We had a picnic. There was an egg. They were the only two Pokemon in the party. It's their egg. It's their daughter.
That's a wild picnic.
That's how breeding works in Pokemon.
That is a wild picnic.
That's how picnics work in Pokemon.
Yeah.
And I had to be very careful because I had to make sure there wasn't more, because I was like, well, I can't get rid of any more. I can't bring myself to do it. And you know what? And their stats are shite because didn't have the judge function when I started doing this. So now I'm like, I have to start again.
So this is what it sounds like when I was talking about Pikmin.
Yeah.
Gotcha. All right.
Pretty
Cool.
much.
If you would like to support our show, and why at this stage? I mean, we're saying this to nobody now because they've all tuned out. But all you have to do is continue what you're doing, or do the opposite of what you're doing, which is actually listen to the rest of the show and listen to every episode like you really do. Or you can even go to nicepodbud.com/Patreon and throw a few dollars into our little kitty. And I don't mean a meow meow kitty. I just mean into the money kitty. You know, the pot. You know? Yeah.
What I will say, for $8,000, we will stop.
Oh, yeah. For an undisclosed...
Buy our silence permanently.
Yeah.
For $8,000 a month, we will stop.
8,000 US? I don't... Yeah. No, it has to be a bit more than that because the Aussie dollar doesn't convert very well.
Are you not aware of that meme? If buy my silence permanently for $8,000, I will stop.
No. Just because we got the sign off from a meme doesn't mean we can get all our content from memes. We've done full episodes where we're basically talking about only memes, but that's not the point. It's not the point. This is going off the fucking rails.
It's not working.
But yeah,
this is what happens when Brogan has 2 energy drinks on stream.
I
Oh
was
god,
just about to say that.
Yeah. This is like taking over the Great Night Studio all over again. And that was alcohol.
Oh my god, it is.
Yeah.
And it wasn't even much alcohol.
It was one. It was probably 2.5 shots.
It was a Brian Brushwood shot.
Yeah.
So whatever that is.
Like I said, 2.5 shots.
And I was also very excited because I was in Austin, Texas, and I was in the Great Night Studio.
Puppy. Exactly.
I just am. I mean, anybody who knows me is like, Brogan, you need to calm the fuck down.
Yep.
Just a little bit.
Do it. It took me long enough to realize what was going on. That you were just a little bit drunk.
I don't even think I was drunk. I think I was just... Because, I mean, that's just me when I get super stupidly excited.
Okay. All right. Okay. All right. You tell yourself that. That's okay. But yeah, a couple of bucks and you get bonus content. And there's an RSS feed, so you don't have to like go to the Patreon every day or every week to download the bonus content. It just comes straight into your fucking app, you know, where you listen.
I mean, you can do.
You can.
That's
it's
totally
up to you. Oh, that's totally up to you. Yeah, we don't mind. You do you, boo. But
you do you, boo.
Yep, that's it. Chris, find people of the internet can find you about the place with a couple of different ats. What are they?
At TheMicroScoop and at Whoscoops.
Yeah.
Your alter ego.
Now, I'm interested to know.
That one didn't show up today.
Before you started listening to Ice Cream Social, was it just at the micro, Chris, or something?
No, I don't even know. Did I have Twitter before then? I must have. I think it was just my name, and then I just completely deleted that and came and got the replaced it.
Nobody uses their real name on the internet. What are you talking about?
Exactly.
Yeah.
So
anyway, you can follow me at Wayne Geo.
You can follow me at 7 Billion Needles.
Very much so. Thank you, Chris. We didn't thank you last time, last episode. We just sort of ended the episode.
Thanks, buddy.
Thank you for your input on the Fool is Live tour and on the Piff, the Magic Dragon Deluxe Edition. And we also neglected to say to you, Chris, you are our favorite guest on Hey Buddy Nice Podcast until the next one. In your case, I was going to say in your case it was you, but we had very special guest Totally Real Matt Donnelly on episode 100. So he was the very special favorite guest, and then now you've reclaimed that trophy.
I don't know. Are you beep? Oh no, you won't need to beep the site because it'll be out by then.
I'm beeping something out. I don't remember what it was. Oh, that's in the other episode where I'm beeping out his name.
I think you're beeping out stuff in here as well.
Shit. Yeah. Guys, some of the alien overlords are at my door. I gotta go to clean their ship. All right.
Guys, I gotta go.
Yeah, guys, I gotta go.
Stealing Jimmy Slonina's bit.
Yeah. Anyway, before I get tased, thanks for stopping by and having a listen.
As always, stay fresh, cheese bags.